give me some hot takes that might be valuable for the audience before we bounce.
First thing off of what you just said is make stuff. Like I think like there's people like have this, because so much of what you see now feels like it's very packaged and edited and pristine. Like there's a sort of thing that I got to start there, but like it's the lowest stakes thing you could do is just put up something and see how people react.
All 1,000 episodes of Wine Library TV, I did no audio, no lighting. I literally looked like I was a hostage. Like literally when you like watched, if you haven't seen it, a lot of you don't even know about my wine videos, go to YouTube. By the way, biggest mistake of my career happened, one of the first people on YouTube, Vidler, a competitive video platform, gave me 7% of the company.
Oh my God.
Think about how hot I was on YouTube in year one. They gave me 7% of the company to go exclusively on Vidler. Plus it worked for me, I was so long. What Vidler had was an IP, a patent on tagging within the stream in the bottom, because people were complaining in my comments. I didn't just leave for the money, because I rarely do. It was, Gary, you talk so much in between reviewing the wines. I'm here just for the reviewing wines. So what Vidler did was like, at the bottom of the player, you could see 4 little dots, exactly. It was fucking amazing. Anyway, one of the biggest mistakes I made was leaving the platform, but if you go to YouTube right now, because I think Vidler's so down that the videos are gone. Like if you go to YouTube right now, I made sure all the archives went up there. They don't have a lot of views for that reason, but I look like a hostage.
Yeah, but it's like the other stuff comes as you like, it turns out that the other things, the production value and everything, it's like matters, but not as much as like having.
Tell D-Rock. D-Rock, that was one of the biggest things you learned coming into my world, right? Admit it.
It was.
Okay, good. Admit it again for my own happiness.
It was the biggest thing I've learned coming into.
What else did you learn, D-Rock?
Nothing.
Good. All right, so production value, permit to make, that's a big one for me. Like, just fucking make. Next.
Yes, the other thing is, you talk about, work around something that you really actually are passionate about and care about a lot.
Or deeply knowledgeable, do you believe?
Deeply knowledgeable, but you have to really care about it because
if you're deeply knowledgeable and you hate it, you'll quit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not a thing that you could just like get in and be like, I'm gonna do this for 6 months, we'll see what happens, and then like, I'll be a big star after that. Like that's not how that game works at all.
99% don't.
You gotta be in it and you gotta want to do it all the time. It's like, people ask me all the time now about writing books. They're like, oh, what do I need to do to write a book? It's like, pick something you want to be obsessed with for 5 years.
Have you ever read Crush It? I want to send it to you. Yeah. I'll tell you why. I think you're gonna shit that I wrote it in 2008 because it's like so far completely on your thesis. Keep going.
Yeah. I mean, and then so you have those like, if you just start making stuff and it's built around the thing you care about, you're already like halfway to getting where you need to go. Then you got to pay attention to what you got to. It's like all the basic stuff. You got to. There's the amount of analytics you have available to you is incredible. Most of it doesn't matter. You got to pick a couple of things that matter to you. What people like. What's your retention look like? What are the thumbnails that people are clicking on? You got to like pay attention to those things because that helps. That's not just like optimizing for some thing. That is just telling you what people are interested in, right?
Do you see a lot of people who are incredible at the thumbnail and title shit, but once the people walk in the door, the actual content, because they're not passionate or talented, is so garbage that they, even though they're good at growth hacking, also fail?
Yeah, I mean, it happens all the time actually because the way that just.
I like that.
In a way, the way that the YouTube algorithm is designed is around retention and like watch time, right? It's about like, the length of engagement. So if people are coming and they're bailing, you're never going to be able to survive and just getting served up.
The end.
Yeah. I mean, it worked. It used to work back in the day.
Yeah, no, I know.
Things have changed a lot since then.
Because, YouTube cares about its end user.
Yeah, of course. It's all about like giving people what they want.